Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
Really solid all-around performance last week. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll locate Kupp. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. They have the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Fires kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
a 46-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
From
line.
the gun, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings on the ground. It's Walker to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 55 yards on the game.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a run inside, and it's sharp and in. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
Barring some type disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Go set.
They'll run with Walker, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Minnesota.
In motion, Naylor. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 10-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
He's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. You can sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down. To throw is McCarthy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Vikings cut the deficit down. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. For the middle, it's Cup. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff, running left is Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half.
Brings up second and
We're
9.
back to Seattle after this. It is 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Darnold to throw. Out wide, it's a screen to Cup. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
16-yard line.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Darnold again. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
Makes the score Seahawks 17, Vikings 9. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
43-yard line.
Let's go. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and goal.
To the air once more is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are back within 5. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.